Call of the honor, the best day in the life of a bureaucrat is meeting the Honorable President of India in the Darbar Hall in Delhi. As you know, Indian bureaucracy is given constitutional status. There it is that in the constitution the bureaucracy is mentioned. So it's the president who appoint them and only president can remove them. So here the chance to meet the Honorable President is been there. What are the prerequisites? After you must get now curious about what are the prerequisites to do this all like. If you think of doing it, then one of the first things is that you must have some ambition about a career. The consistency of effort is possible only when you have a fire in the belly. Big examinations require ambition to do something, to achieve something in life. If that is not there, then it will be difficult to consistently do the efforts. If you do not get the job you are interested into, then you have to get interested in the job you got. That has been said like so better plan the career and just not get carried away, but whatever comes in the hand like those who fail to plan, they plan to fail, it is said like so planning is required for such a big examination. Make your own plan. It could be first in years, then in the months, and then finally weekly targets could be kept. Study without planning is like shooting in the air without a target, we can say. So take up one step at a time. Divide targets into daily bites. So after weekly you can come to daily bites. Day is done if you achieve them. Suppose you keep the target that today I will write one essay and you are able to write that essay, even that day is made. It's like a step by step one like a. So it is said famously that a journey of 1,000 miles is begin with a single step. So step by step one can reach at the goal. Be assured God's in details. So dream is not the one which is seen in the sleep. It's the one which keeps us awakened. So it's a dreamy idea it seems, but then believe that the dreams come true. One of the thumb rule is that books has to be loved like love the books. वो कभी बेवफा नहीं होता है. It's like still the readers take it all clause has been there in the examination. So read daily, expand vocabulary, open up the mind, and fly in the sky of ideas. So books open up the ideas, books open up the mind. It develops the thinking power. Cardinal principle to have a good handwriting. The good handwriting is good and bad handwriting is bad. The mains examination, overall one has to write a whopping 20,000 words in a single week. This is not possible without a good practice. Your handwriting has to be legible and then only it's possible. Some other thing is that suppose you decide to prepare for the IAS examination, shall be declared to the relatives and colleagues that, oh, I am preparing for the civils, will say it's cool, but it will harm more than a good like. So better keep the things with close one only. It will not be so much a good idea to keep it declaring with the loudspeaker. About social media, study from the books and don't study from the WhatsApp University. It has a more, there is a misinfodemic, that is wrong information is been systematically produced continuously and one cannot understand properly the things. So use them carefully, use them and don't allow it to be used. So just like Buddha would have said today that last sin is root cause of suffering. So that is true for today's world. Shall we be active or inactive in college then? If you're supposed to, then what is the sure answer is that be active. Indeed, participate in the NSS, NCC, debating clubs, elocution club, dramatics, trekking, everything. Be open up, take part in everything, but then be selectively active. College is the best time to groom your personality. It's a time to develop interpersonal skills, team building, leadership skill, etc. Anything which will expand your personality, do participate into it. It's the best time to do that, I will say. But then don't do anything for the prizes and the medals, etc. Just enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process. Oh, my Gangnam style, it is said. Everyone should have their own Gangnam style. Everyone should nurture some hobby, some interests, because that makes us differ from others. Develop your hobbies and interests. They work as a stress busters. Teach us the humor. Hobbies makes us remind that we are all unique people, each of us. So in the UPSC interview, hobbies are being asked and discussed in detail. Develop the interpersonal skills at college level. It's the best time to build up those. Say good time management, humility, positivity, assertiveness, honesty, and this side empathy, consistency, mindfulness, good listening, delegating, and prioritizing. So all these things, if you develop properly, then that helps in the long term to become the officer as well as effective person. Enjoy the college days overall. They play the key role in developing your personality. वो दिन फिर नहीं आते. My own college days photo, like I myself is at top with the hairs, of course, in those days. Focus on your graduation. Some people give the excuse since we are preparing for UPSC or MPSC examination, we cannot give the proper attention to the graduation. That excuse will not do. Focus on the graduation. Shine in your subjects. Without a strong base, the structure cannot be a stronger. Do meaningful things and create a meaning in everything you do. Shall guidance be taken in this all journey? Curious question some people had. So categorical answer to it is yes. It saves the time. Without guidance also you can do it, but suppose it created extra 1 or 2 years, even that has a cost. It keeps us on track, introduces us with the fellow competitors, and expect hand holding and not spoon feeding, but that's the important part. I myself taking lecture in the Mumbai or Kalagoda festival visited, so different type of like extracurricular activities also help. Which are the book period? Padhe to padhe kya? Students had a query. Best to start with the NCERT books. They are school books from North Indian Board, but they are excellent, simple, lucid, clear, and with the pictures, they make it more easy to understand. So start with them, and from 6th standard to 12th standard, one can focus on different books like history, geography, polity, social sciences, etc. One can look at. So much important they are that I have bought purposely the different examples of it for you to see. See, like Earth and Habitat, resources and development, contemporary India, social and political life. Few more will see. Social and political life to democratic politics, our past, etc. Economics has been there. India and the contemporary world. Understanding economic development. So these all NCERTs are the best to start with. They will clear the ideas, they will brush up our school studies. That's a restarting itself. Some of the things we do and recommend to do is a group presentations. Group study may matter a lot, but discussion, better understanding build up. It makes the study also interesting. So subject is given in the group and then told to form the presentation from it. So others also get enlightened from it. Say subject could be alternative sources of energy in India, prospects and challenges. Then group has to make a presentation about it. Books are also important. So book reviews also taken by us, important idea. Not everyone can read every book, but one read the book and do the book review to the others. One can get a gist of it. एक और एक 11 होते हैं. So this type of discussion enrich each of the member in the group.